speaking here with Holger Topfer of WestLB, and so we're going to talk about counterparty risk today. So, I mean, what can banks expect from recent or proposed EU regulations concerning counterparty risk?
Yes. I think actually concerning counterparty credit risk, we will see some kind of similar development which we have seen also for the market price risk side, meaning that the regulation is going to be more restrictive. But we also see that the capital increase that we have seen on the market price risk side with Basel 2.5, we also will see on the counterparty credit risk side, especially because we're going to introduce the so-called CVA credit risk charge, capital charge, which is going to be quite relevant, and it's going to be also a point where I do see that having an internal model compared to the standard approach is going to be some kind of disadvantage for the internal model and make it less attractive.
But I mean, is there any way that banks can use their internal models for profitability, or?
In my opinion, if you're just really aiming for profitability, then I do think that internal models are not that attractive anymore than they have been in the past. So meaning if you're just really aiming for pure profitability, I think internal model is not the right step forward anymore. So we do see, especially on the market price risk side already, that the capital efficiency that we gain when introducing internal model is going to disappear, at least partly. And now we're doing our qualitative impact studies concerning counterparty credit risk, comparing standard approach against internal model approach. It seems that the new requirements coming in with Basel 3 more or less match out the capital benefits that you would have getting internal model approval under Basel 2 at least. So yeah, again, just looking on the monetary side, it's not going to be that good anymore for banks.
Whenever we talk about risk now, it's always in the shadow of the credit crisis, and now we're looking at Basel 3. So, I mean, how are banks changing and evolving how they're using their internal models at the moment?
I think we've learned, of course, a lot within the financial crisis, and it also proved that internal models themselves are not more or less just the matter of fact having an internal model, meaning not being exposed to crisis. So I think besides having internal models, you of course have a lot of other measures in place, because just having internal model, meaning that you are within a quite restrictive environment, and that even exposes you even more to financial crises, for example. But I think you need to introduce additional measures like, for example, stress testing, and also you have to keep in mind that internal models have a lot of so-called known unknowns, meaning you need to concentrate also on your landscape and see really where you're exposed to certain risks which are not covered within internal models, and really focus on them, and also put special measures and controlling on them as well beside internal models. So internal model on the side is good to have, but of course it's not everything. You need to look also on the sides.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much as well.